Hi everyone, welcome back to the Light of Cleona. I was just lying down in bed and this thought came to me in my mind that enough is enough. And what do I mean by enough is enough? So in my mind's eye, I could see, I've kind of, I have one pair of shoes now. I've kind of downsized everything and donated everything. And I saw the pair of shoes, and the feeling was that that one pair of shoes is enough. And then I saw this new purse I bought, and I felt like that's enough. Like I don't need two purses, I don't need three purses, that's enough, right? And I think, I'm not sure where this message came from, but it just popped up in my head. And I think that unknowingly, for most of our lives, we've been operating from a fear-based model, For example, there is fear of war, and we go out and buy a lot of food and a lot of toilet paper and a lot of water because we feel like we will not have enough. Or we hoard things, right? We have like multiple items, like excess of whatever it is, makeup or clothes, or you name it. The thing is, we don't realize that when we do those things, we're not consciously aware of why we're doing it, right? We hear of a sale and they're saying it's a limited edition XYZ, and we go running to the store to buy it, thinking that that's the only thing. Now, there's nothing inherently wrong in buying something if it's limited edition, but what is the problem is the belief behind it. Are you buying it out of fear, right? So when you have a lot of something, and this could also be a lot of money, are you holding on to the money more so out of fear, or are you holding on to the money because you know that money has purpose and it's going to work and it's going to do good things in the world? There are two different mindsets. So you could have two different people with the same amount of money in say their savings account, say $100,000 here, $100,000 there, but the quality of the money in each person's account is not the same, because the reason for holding the money is different. Now, the reason for holding the money matters more than the money itself. So my sincere request is really to kind of do an assessment of the things that you can see around your house. You can start with that. And kind of look at what you have too much of, right? And then ask yourself, why do I have so much of this thing? It could be anything. It could be artwork, it could be socks, it could be cups, mugs, it could be beautiful figurines. I don't know. And ask yourself why you have so many of that. And discern whether the reason is out of a love for collecting or out of fear of not having enough, right? And shoes may not seem like a big deal, but if you have multiple shoes and you're not wearing them, but you're keeping them just in case, the just in case is actually fear based. It's not coming from a place um, of abundance. You're saying, I might need that, but you never use it, and you know you never use it, but it's still there. So it's kind of like a false sense of safety. You're keeping it there, you're not planning to use it, but it's giving you a false sense of safety. And every time you look at it, you're like, oh, I should wear that, but you don't. So every time you see that, I should do that. I should give that purse away. I don't need so many socks. I should. Doing that constantly is not good for your consciousness because it's just leaking energy unnecessarily. So, in closing, as I mentioned, just look around your space and do an assessment of what you have a lot of and ask yourself why. Why do I have this? And start with your physical space, and after that, go to your digital space. Maybe you go to your phone and you have like 7,000 photos. Why do you have 7,000 photos? I think I have 6,000. So I'm not immune to this. But why do we have 7,000 photos? And why do we have 15 photos of the same picture? Right? Why? Why did we take 16 selfies of the same angle? What is that saying about how we think and how we operate in this world? It is giving us information that we never thought, because we look at our reels, right? And we just look at pictures and we say, oh, I have so many pictures. But we don't look at what that really means, right? So I'd love to know your thoughts. I mean, honestly, this just came to me and I just had to share it with all of you. So until I see you again on my channel, thanks for listening in. Bye-bye.